Welcome back to Absolutely Marvel in DZ. My name is Benny, that is Dan, and this is your home for superhero media in general. TV shows, movies, video games, all kinds of discussions right here at Absolutely Marvel in DZ. If you enjoy our content, let us know in the comments down below. Give this video a like and hit that subscribe while turning on your notifications. I'll be trying to condense it and perfect it.
That was actually very well done. Bravo, sir. Bravo.
Today we're going to be talking about Doom Patrol, episodes 1 through 3, season 3. Yes. I actually don't have much to, okay, so there is much to say, but we're not going to do the usual recap we do here as to what happened in the episodes, because there's 3 episodes we're trying to talk about in a hurry, and I kind of want to get to the meat of it.
Doom Patrol. Yeah. And let's be honest, Doom Patrol is very hard to do a proper recap of.
Well, you know what? Here, I'll tell you what happened at Doom Patrol, and if you've never seen Doom Patrol, this is going to be hilarious. So our main heroes wake up from their waxed-in casings, only to discover that the caveman woman Dorothy Child is riding the Candleman and now has control of Candleman. They all go back to the home and they're dealing with the death of Niles Calder. She puts him on ice, aka putting him on a pile of peas to preserve the body, waiting for Jane to wake up from her own mental scape in which she is combating against like 30 versions of herself who all come together to push a biplane through a giant incarnation of her father. Episode 2.
I just love this because of the fact that everything you say is what happened, but if no one knew what you were talking about, you just sound like this crazy guy.
Episode 2. Cliff, the robot man, discovers that he might have Parkinson's disease. Rita is turned into a puddle, and Jane is back to normal, and so they all decide they're going to go on a vacation, where we discover an alien signed up to kill Niles Calder 80 years ago and has apparently been waiting at this vacation spot for Rita to arrive. 80 years has now gone past, and all of our heroes go through various activities on the summer camp. Oh, while this is happening, Cyborg is disconnected from Star Labs and is now blue. They make that joke many, many times. The alien realizes that the brain is dead and nothing is happening, only to discover all of our heroes finally overcoming their stuff and breaking down to a dance montage of Forever Young, in which the alien is then told that he does need to kill them and blast them all. Rita runs out the door, now fully formed, not a puddle, runs into what is apparently a clone of herself, and they all die. Episode 3. We are now in purgatory on our way to hell, in which they all need to come to terms with their own past. Robot Man meets his dad, who shoots a Pegasus out of the sky and begins to cut its entrails out. Jane goes to see the grandmother of the small child in her mind to decide how she came to existence. Rita doesn't do anything. She just kind of runs off with Goopy Man. And while this is going on, Larry went up into space, flew into a black hole. The spirit inside of him came out and he went back to the main planet. All the dead bodies of his friends arrive at the house, stuffed in boxes with packing tape. He then decides to take bandages, reassemble everyone, sit them around a table. Our young girl slash cave woman, Dorothy, arrives at the house, tells them how crazy it is. While they're all making pancakes, Rita speaks through the pancake, telling everyone what is going on and to come save them. They then get the detective boy detectives, who are 2 ghosts, one of which loves a bat, and a medium to translate. They take the spirit out of Larry. All of them go into the afterlife. They all get everyone back, and then they run through the mirror back into the modern day, where our friends are now pulling bandages off their faces and everyone's happy. There's your recap of Doom Patrol.
But okay, I gotta ask: do you have this written in front of you,
no,
or did you just pull that off? Like you just
top of my head?
Wow, bravo! Because that was like spot on. My goodness, sir.
Oh, in the middle of it, they fought a spider slash death monster that vomited on them, and they celebrated because it wasn't acid.
This show, man. So first up,
I do want to say fun fact. Since I mentioned the detective boys, the 2 ghosts, they're getting a spin-off show.
The Hardy Boys.
Are they? Yeah, they're getting a spin-off show. I'm wondering if Dorothy is going to that show.
Honestly, I would watch that show. Yeah. For that bit, I was like, I could see this being like an actual show, especially in the Doom Patrol vibe.
Yeah,
it just kind of worked. But okay.
So what did you think of these episodes, Dan?
Well, so I enjoyed the season 2 finale, and then the first 2 episodes of season 3 were pretty good.
My only complaint is there's not a lot of cliffhangers right now.
Exactly. That one, there's not a lot of cliffhangers, and two, because we did get the finale on the first episode, the second two felt very lackluster.
Yeah.
Just because it went from like, oh my gosh, it's the candle maker, it's all of this stuff. We've got the Jane fighting against her dad, and the girl whose name I forgot.
Kay.
No, not Kay. Kay's the one they're protecting. Though Amanda, Jessica, Miranda.
Oh, yeah, the Miranda, not Miranda character, yeah.
Exactly. So like we had all of this like really, really hype stuff, which was really, really good. It would have been a fantastic episode to put at the end of its actual season. But obviously COVID, we all know that this happened with many different shows. So I thought that first episode was really good. The second two after, they had their moments, but it definitely is kind of slow. There's no cliffhangers. Everything gets resolved in the same episode that it's brought up. The only thing is Rita. Or like
not even Rita, the fake Rita. The one that came out of the ground that is already goopy and altering her face and stuff that we don't know if it's Rita or not.
It's a time traveler. I can almost guarantee that it's a time traveler related to that key and like the phone booth that Niles gave her. I have a feeling it's something related to that. But, I mean, it could be a clone. It could, for all we know, this is another part of Rita that, like, split off into the swamp when she got her powers.
I feel like it's going to tie into what was subtitled as Monster Man. The goopy guy in hell. He seems like he's going to be very important. And I think it's all going to tie together with that. Because I think, maybe you're right. I didn't think time travel. That might be it. That could make sense. So.
The Monster Man totally reminded me of the guy from Goonies.
That's what I thought of him from. Yeah, Sloth. So you're thinking of?
Yes.
Like I think that's my big complaint. I loved the arc that Rita, Robot Man, Jane, and Larry all went through in these two episodes. That like the show just stayed incredible.
Yeah,
but not like. That's it. Like, it was just incredible. We did a whole deep dive. This show has always been character driven, not plot driven, and they really hammered that in with these two episodes, and I really enjoyed that. But at the same time, I don't know what to expect for the season now.
It feels like each episode they're bringing in like a new character just for a short period of time, because that Gargax guy, like basically the guy that looked like a little bit overweight Brainiac.
I liked him. I loved him.
He was great.
He walked in and presenting Gargax the Destroyer.
Like that was one of those moments where you go, this is a show you watch for the characters because they are truly characters. Like, you don't have to worry about stupid superhero nonsense or supervillain nonsense, because these are all C-list and D.
I mean, they had that debate with Cyborg where he was like, we need to be heroes, we need to go do something, and they're like, or we just sit here, Cyborg, like blue eye. Yeah, Bluey.
Your Blue's Clues. No, I've been saying Blue's Clues a lot.
That's the only issue I have with Super Patrol. There's not much to really discuss about it. It's just how great the show was. And both these, I had no complaints about either one of these episodes. I really didn't. I was enthralled to them. I was watching them the whole way through.
I think my only complaint would be that I'm not sitting here going, I really want to see the next episode.
Yeah, that would
like I don't have biggest that
complaint. They could end it here, like this was our finale to Doom Patrol, a nice send off to the characters and the finale, and I would have been like, okay, well, that was good. I liked it.
Yeah, like that's the thing, is there's not that overarching kind of like carrot on a stick that we're last season and the first season gave us of at the end of every single episode. It made you go, wait, where the hell is this going?
Yeah,
I need to see the next episode. And so far it's kind of wrapped up, and then it's like, but here's a little bit of the next thing. And it's like, yeah, but you're not grabbing me as much.
Exactly.
I hope that it picks up. I have a feeling that now that we've kind of gone a little more into the Rita thing, we've seen a little bit more of this alternate Rita, as well as Monster Man commenting, and then I think it was Larry going, well, maybe it was a different Rita.
Yeah.
Like that's something where it's like, okay, maybe these first two were just to kind of set up the foundation. Exactly.
Just like Cliff and his family. Cliff and his family seems to still be an issue that we're going to be dealing with now, because now they've accepted him back. So now how is that going to look? And the first thing we had to deal with was apparently his Parkinson's. Which I guess technically isn't resolved because he still hasn't gotten it seen.
I think like they're moving just in the direction of just because you're a robot doesn't change the fact that you are or were human and that some of these things might be affecting you. I don't know if they're going to go in the direction of Parkinson's. I think that would be a very interesting direction to go with a character that they periodically make just immovable.
Yeah. Well, I also, I do have a slight complaint. I'm a little tired of Cliff yelling at everyone.
Yes. Okay. I'm glad I'm not the only one
like
there.
His dad, where he's just shouting at his dad. And I'm just like, did they just put Brendan Fraser in a booth and like, just yell, and we'll film it. And
just try and say the F word as many times as possible in this sentence. Yeah. And you've
like
got
he's yelling at everyone other than Jane.
Yeah. Which I'm glad about the Jane thing. I'm glad that the Jane thing kind of has been resolved with Miranda, that we get, it seems like we're going to go into a season where we get to see Jane, all the different personalities actually working in tandem. Yeah. Like actually being able to use the different personalities. The fact that she Clint just simply says, I need someone to hit me, and instantly Hammerhead's out like, yep, I can do this. And then back to Flit and then Secretary. Like, I'm really thankful that the Jane stuff has been cleared up because I think that actress is fantastic.
Oh, she is. The fact that she can play so many characters in one.
Exactly. Yeah. And like each one truly feels like a different character. Like it's incredibly impressive. I'm surprised she hasn't won an award for it, to be honest.
Yeah. So that's pretty much it, though. I don't have much more to say about Doom Patrol. I loved it. I can't wait for the next episodes to come out, and we'll be back talking about Titans real soon because that should be coming out Thursday. Mm-hmm. So that's it. Absolutely Marvel in DC. My name is Benny. That is Dan, and we'll be back here with all of your HBO Max shows because, oh no, Dylan's still on Titans. So
yes, Dylan is on Titans with us.
So we'll be here real soon. Thank you so much for watching. Talk to you next week.